There we go.
There we are. I still don't hear anything. But welcome. That music, there we go. That music was a whole vibe.
Yeah,
I was like in my own little world, just
it does that to you. It's always the music, man. Must be the music. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Sip, where it is Sunday.
And we sip.
I go by the name of Terry.
And I am Addy.
And it's glad to be back in here on land.
Oh, my God. It feels like it's been forever since we've just been here.
It always feels that way when we get on the sip, man.
Always. Ooh. So happy holidays to you all if you are just returning home like we are for the holidays.
Feels like it.
Today is actually a day that most people are returning home, though.
We're traveling, yeah.
Yeah, because of the holidays. So they're getting home to go get ready for work tomorrow.
Man, I hope everybody gets home safe, especially if they had to, catch some flights or drive anything.
Knock wood, everything is safe.
Yeah, Godspeed. Safe travels to everybody. If you are traveling currently and you're listening to the sip, just be careful out there.
Thank you for that, for watching while you're traveling.
That part, man. We've made it to the final month of 24.
Y'all.
Goodness.
Y'all.
The final month of 2024 is here.
Where we tried to plan or tried to keep it very simple. It was not a simple travel year.
Isn't that how it always turns out? Like, we were literally scheduled to do a handful, if that, and then just chill out for the year. Oh, we kind of did that.
Well, we kind of, because we had to for my back at the beginning of the year.
I mean, we don't have anything else planned for the rest of the year. So
it's 4 weeks, Terry.
That's enough time to get out.
Oh
4 times, 4, 5, 6 times.
Who's traveling? Never mind. If you are new,
do the homework.
Welcome. If you're new to the Sunday Sip, welcome to the family. We love it. We love it that you're here. If you did not on the way in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That is how we know you are here at the party. Don't sneak in the back door. Ring that doorbell, which is the thumbs up button. Oh, doorbell. Squirrel. Also, if you have a question or a comment, put the word Q colon or the word or put a Q colon or the word question in front of it. That way we can make sure that we don't miss your question. And if we don't know how to answer it, I'm sure somebody in the fam, one of the sippers, will.
Yeah, man. And if this is your first time here with us, like she said, welcome aboard to all my crew out there that periodically check in and on the rewatch. Thank you. If you're on a trip right now, we are so glad to have you here. And like Addy said, happy holidays. And it's time to...
It's that season.
Yeah, man.
See the little Christmas tree?
Yeah. Y'all, she got
Okay,
all
so
these Santas.
The thing is... It started forever ago. I collect black Santas. And it's kind of an inside joke between my sister and I. Because when I was 3 years old, my mom was trying to do the mom thing and take her daughters to go sit on Santa's lap. Well, I freaked out because Santa was black, which is horrible. But because I freaked out, that's when I realized at 3-year-old that Santa wasn't real. So my sister started sending me as a joke black Santas.
Oh, Santa's real.
Oh, it's definitely real. He's definitely real. So I have a massive collection of black Santas. So now
it's getting kind of scary. It's almost reaching a point where I'm about to say send help.
If you all have seen horror movies with dolls and stuff, I pretty much got black Santas everywhere.
Our son was literally walking up the steps after getting the soda early, and he was like, all these Santas. Send help.
And now my new thing is gnomes. So I love gnomes.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We got a little bit of a busy day today. We're going to be talking about New Year's cruises and destinations, kind of a follow-up to last month's video where we were talking about holiday cruises because, a lot of people haven't gone out yet this year, and they may be looking for that big
big bang
to go into 2025. So we're going to try and give them that. But let's go ahead and say what's up. Left Gina in the house. Glad to see you always, Gina, up in here. We are so happy to see you as well.
Hey, y'all.
She says she's returning from the Carnival of Venezia, which happens to be a cool ship.
It is. A lot of people were weirded out by the design of the Venezia, that they were keeping the pool deck to be covered or uncovered. But I think it's a very cool ship.
All right. We also got DT always in the house saying hello to everybody.
DT.
He's currently out on the Mardi Gras.
How fun did you ride the boat?
He finally made it to his trip, so he's happy.
Yes. Or did you ride the boat?
Let us know, man, how that goes. Glad to have DT up in here as well. Christy, glad to see you. Desiree, always a pleasure to see you inside the SIP. Also, Davia saying, hope everyone had a blessed and memorable Thanksgiving. Much love to the fam. Sydney's in the house saying she hopes everyone had a blessed Thanksgiving, and she rung that doorbell. Your sister's in the house. We got Toyla in the house. Halima's up in here saying hello.
Our ride or dies are up in here.
Shout out to Taryn in the house. And Kisa, she's here. Don's here. Always good to see everybody.
Oh, my sassy lady.
When they on the check-in. Anna Q, I know she's got questions. We're going to be waiting on that. Yo Rose in the house.
Stacy.
College Mom says hello to the SIP. Welcome to the Sunday SIP. College Mom. That sounds like a new sipper. Glad to have you here as well. Kelly says a New Yorker in Mass saying hello to everybody in the chat. I don't know if this is your first time here or not, but we don't welcome to the Sunday SIP.
You appear to be new as well.
Let's see. Ronald says happy December, and all the sippers. AC and I are live from Euless, Texas.
Oh wow!
Next Sunday we set sail on the Ascent. Hallelujah!
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's one of our favorite ships.
Yeah, I can't.
The Ascent. I mean the bar in the back, the Sunset Bar.
J Wash 4, a new name sounds like. Welcome to the Sunday Sip as well. Anna says she just put her daughter on a flight.
Aww.
That's that moment when you're just like, you're sad to see them go, but you're happy they gone.
Like when our daughter left the other day.
Yeah, I wasn't happy she was gone though. That's my rider. That's my rider right there. Charlie's World in the house. What's going on? Let's see. Yoro says DT just got off the Mardi Gras this past Saturday. Hope you're enjoying your vacation like we did. Steakhouse was awesome.
The Steakhouse Fahrenheit 555 is awesome on Mardi Gras.
What's up, Cheryl? She says she hope we enjoyed our holiday and cruise. We did. She says she'll catch us next week because the Ravens game is on. Yeah, man.
I be forgetting what day it is now that because the moms aren't here watching football.
Hey, Lane coming in hot.
Ooh.
We're going to go ahead and drop them dollars on Sister Elaine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brian Martin's in the house saying, what's going on? Anna Q says, Addy was woke as a toddler.
I was like, that ain't Santa. And I refused.
Cheryl said, my kids were always scared of the Black Santa.
See? I'm not alone. I am not alone.
Says, checking in from this ghetto carnival glory, side by side from the Utopia. Such a difference, sipping at the Alchemy Bar on an island old fashioned.
That's their version of the rum old fashioned.
Glad you guys are hanging out with us. Elder
She
Watkins.
said the ghetto
Glad
glory.
to have you up in here as well. We got Mia in the house. We got Jaretha in the house watching from the Harmony of the Seas.
That's one we have not done.
Yeah. DT says he collects Black Santas 2 up to 8, having a tough time finding space for him. Patrick is collecting Grinches.
See, I'm not alone. I need to count mine. I don't know how many.
They say there's a tribe out there for everyone.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, it's way past
9,
8. It's at dangerous levels right
10,
now. So here's the thing.
11, 12.
The
12.
very first Santa we had many, many years ago.
He was a dancing Santa.
Well, he was a dancing
He
Santa.
did this.
But I used to kind of terrorize the kids a little bit.
Did.
Because every New Year's Eve after they go to bed. Christmas Eve, yeah. I'm a holiday.
You ready for the holiday.
Every Christmas Eve, I would take that one Santa and I would position it in some place in the house where they had to either walk by it, see it, if they like got up to go to the bathroom or something, or had to come down the steps or something. It always stopped them in their tracks. And I remember the first couple of years, they like just sat there in fear. Like
he used to terrorize the kids.
Like,
is what he's saying.
It was sitting on the counter. I know it wasn't right to do, but
because we were that traditional family, we never put any gifts under the tree until Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And so that was Terry's way of scaring the kids and making sure they didn't come out.
I still do it.
Yeah.
They've almost 30.
That one, yeah. It's like I said, our kids are very traditional.
Travel with Sugar Bear comes in with a question. Let's go ahead and get started.
Right. Okay.
All right. He says,
First question.
Me and a friend are going on a cruise for Valentine's Day. Do you know anything about the new passport rule? Hope everyone's having a good evening and deuces.
What new passport rule?
Mm-hmm. Where are you going?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
What new passport
I'm
rule?
assuming he's talking about Europe. That's the only place I can think of that would have something to do with a passport, or maybe it's a cruise line.
Let us know what you're talking about, Sugar Bear.
Little bit more.
Because I haven't heard of any new.
We ain't trying to put you out there, but we need a little bit more info than that.
Yeah, I just haven't heard of any new passport rules. So give us some guidelines.
Shout out to your favorite couple, man. We got a chance to see them on our last journeys. Always
oh my goodness!
Good out there doing
They saw me acting a fool, dancing.
Yeah, man. Always good to see them. Glad you guys stopping in. Yoro says, wanted to respectively remind our cruising cousins to keep a watchful eye on our kids while sailing. I was surprised to see the amount of kids unsupervised and doing what kids do respectfully.
That is why we love Virgin.
That is definitely why we love Virgin.
But that is a very good point, because a lot of parents, especially on the last few ships we've been on, the kids was just doing their own thing. Like, you honestly have to ask, where are your parents?
That part. That part. Like, is it like, are we wrong for like being afraid of kids now on cruises?
No, it's just our age.
Like, there was this
I think
couple,
we act our age.
There was this couple we met on Resilient, and it was their very first Virgin cruise. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we were kind of like, I think it was, we were getting ready to go. We were kind of ear hustling, and the lady was just talking about, see, I can deal with this, but I can't deal with other people's children.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like,
because the line was long.
She thought it was a joke. She thought this was like some kind of hoax that Virgin just does not do kids.
No, it's a thing.
It's a thing. She was like, I'm here for that. We can cruise on.
Yeah.
Virgin from here on out,
right.
She just did not do kids. So if you haven't had an opportunity to
sail with no
kids,
and it's not fair to say no kids. It's sailing with no one under 18.
It's sailing without your kids.
No, because we've sailed with our kids on Virgin.
But sometimes you need to get away from your own kids.
But our kids avoided us when we took them on Virgin.
Some of them little molluscus.
So I think sailing with no toddlers or the tweens that touch everything and children. Yeah. Love them. Glad we don't have them anymore.
Yeah, that part.
Love the babies, but
Sharita
I'm glad they're not mine.
She's sipping on a rum and coke right now.
I haven't done a regular rum and coke in ever.
Ken just jumped in saying it's freezing outside.
Ugh.
JOA says, happy holidays, cruise family. Sunday sipping shots. Just got off Freedom, going on Utopia in March. Are you guys going on the Star of the Seas?
No idea.
No plans as of right now.
No plans as of right now, but the way Terry worked, we could be popping on a star.
All right, man. So we're going to get back into some more of the chat here in just a few minutes. It's always good to see everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget, if you got a question, Q colon down in the comments below, or simply a question. Today, we're going to get into a cocktail, too. And it's my way of helping all my fellow bartenders out there.
This is a funny story.
I'll tell the story when we get to the cocktail part, but today's cocktail is definitely so that they can catch a little sigh of relief, just a little bit, and for keep you in good spirits.
Yes.
We'll get into that. But today's topic, as we have less than 30 days now before the end of the year, is new
30 days.
Year's cruises.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you out there have ever taken a New Year's cruise? If so, I would love to know which cruise line, how long did you go, what was the itinerary, what were some of your thoughts, maybe something you can share with everybody. We've done, what, three New Year's cruises. Very first one we did alone. No, was that the one with the moms?
That was the moms.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically, we have done 4, because technically the Costa, that was our very first cruise, was a New Year's cruise.
That's true.
So technically we've done 4.
Yeah, so we did
so
one.
Yes, we did it alone.
We did one by ourselves. One
that
with
was a story.
Moms.
Yeah. And then the last 2.
And then the last 2 with good friends. So I can tell you that there's something about
being on a ship
and going into a new year. I'm like one of those people that, we were always told whatever you're doing when the new year comes in is what you're going to wind up doing all year. So my thought process was, well, if I am on a cruise ship when the year comes in, chances are I'll be cruising all year.
And that has happened.
Oh,
I would say that when you always say that, I always take it a bit further. Like, my brain over processes it and just says the feeling that you're having on that New Year's. when you're bringing the new year, or the people you're with and the surroundings and that feeling is what you're going to have for the new year. That's what I always took that to mean, not just literally.
No, I took it to, if your butt was in church for a watch service when the new year came in, you gonna be in church the next year.
Oh my God, you meant it literal. Okay,
literally and figuratively.
Okay, so
and I'm sure a lot of people agree out there.
Mine was the figuratively.
Because you're a special thing. You are a special.
So I always was like, okay, if we're having fun on New Year's, then the new year will bring in a lot of joy and fun.
Yeah.
But yours was very specific. We on a cruise ship. We gonna cruise this year.
That part. So we wanted to I wanted to get into a little conversation just to kind of let you know what's out and available, what you can expect, what things are going on for different cruise lines. A lot of people maybe didn't even know that they do big things for New Year's, like the parties and the live music and the dancing. Mm-hmm. There's the captain's countdown. Some cruise lines give out unlimited amounts of champagne. There's decorations. There's holiday events. There's different things going on. Fireworks on some ships. There are different things going on land, actually, when you go into a new situation. But we definitely wanted to talk about that. So, where do you want to begin?
Just throw out some cruise lines. That's what I think.
Well, let's talk about Norwegian.
We love Norwegian.
Norwegian cruise.
We haven't done a New Year's on Norwegian.
Norwegian. I mean, pretty much everybody does some type of New Year's cruise
countdown,
but everybody does it just a little bit differently. If you are looking into Norwegian cruise lines, I can tell you that they leave from Galveston, Honolulu, Oahu, Miami, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Orlando, Port Canaveral. So you have a lot of different ports to choose from when you're cruising on Norwegian. All of them kind of do a little bit of the same thing. They're going to have some decor. They're going to have some special cocktails during the week. And they're also going to have some, little specialties at night. So definitely.
We love a specialty. We love a specialty.
So definitely something to look at with that. So let me see here. If I'm not missing anything. Yeah, the main restaurants are normally festive. They give out noisemakers.
Oh, yeah, those are
for
always
the party.
Fun.
Multiple locations on the ships are doing different countdowns into the new year. So always a good time if you want to try to go on Norwegian cruise lines.
We got to try that. We haven't done Norwegian. I can imagine that would be real fun.
We've not. We've done Costa,
Royal, and Virgin.
So, yeah, Norwegian. Mm-hmm. What I wouldn't mind doing is the next cruise line I'm going to talk about, and that's Princess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Princess is a sleeper, y'all. Y'all be sleeping on Princess. Y'all need to give Princess some love because Princess is nice.
Yeah. So when I was doing my research
fun
on Princess, they're saying that on December 31st, you'll have the option to attend a gala dinner.
Ooh, fancy.
In the main dining rooms.
Okay.
Followed by a midnight countdown and a champagne toast in the busy piazza.
Oh, yeah. Their piazza. The piazza is basically their main atrium, and it's gorgeous. So I can imagine a champagne countdown.
They're saying the Wheelhouse Bar is going to take on a posh Dom Perignon lounge vibe.
See, told y'all it was very...
for people looking to sing, dance, and enjoy a chic celebration. And I can imagine, like, what would that be like on the Sun Princess, the brand new Sun Princess for New Year's? I would do that.
I would do it too. Expensive. Expensive, but
I guess I should have started.
Preface it with what they cost.
I should have prefaced it with that point. Before I even started talking about New Year's cruises, New Year's cruising is going to probably be the most expensive holiday you will get a chance to enjoy, especially when you look at the week before and you look at the very next sailing once you get off.
The first week of the year.
It's almost like time and a half.
It basically is.
It is basically time and a half.
Almost all cruise lines jack the prices way up for New Year's because that's the big holiday for a cruise ship. So it's way more expensive than Christmas. It's way more expensive than Thanksgiving. So, and way more expensive than any of the summer.
It's not for the faint at heart.
It's not for the faint at heart. So yes, if you got the coins and you want to do something outrageously fun and different for New Year's instead of going to like a major city like New York, I would say,
yeah, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, you might as well do it.
Do it on New Year's.
I'm getting to the point now with so much stuff going on in the world and so many things, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate that are happening to family and friends that, you kind of just... Life is short. You only live once, and it's just money. You can't take it with you. As long as you can take care of yourself and you got a little extra PTO, sometimes you don't even got to have the PTO. Sometimes you just got to fake it till you make it and get on out there and enjoy yourself.
With the way that the holidays run, sometimes you can squeak out a few extra holiday days that don't really count against you.
Yeah, I got a video coming up on that. I'll show you how to do it. Toilet says, I'm fresh off the Sun Princess last trip of the year. Hip replacement on Wednesday. Man, prayers.
Girl, prayers.
Prayers going out
prayers
to you.
Up to you.
So Princess Cruise Line, that's what they've got planned for.
But did you enjoy
New
yourself?
Year's.
I'm sorry. It's like we said prayers, but did you enjoy yourself?
Right.
Yeah, let us know how the sun was.
So let's talk about Royal Caribbean.
That was fun.
Royal does a pretty good job when it comes to
pretty good.
New Year's cruising. I'll give it to them. Yes. They do a pretty good job. Some of their New Year's parties are going to take place over the holiday. They're going to do their countdown. They're going to do the infamous balloon drop that,
that
Mr.
wasn't
Icon
a thing.
Swears that happens on every sailing.
It's not a thing.
But they're going to do the balloon drop in the Promenade, Esplanade, or the Centrum, depending on what
ship you're on.
Yeah,
which class.
Bet you didn't know that. But everybody was just out there calling it the Atrium. It's the Promenade, the Esplanade, and the Centrum. There you go. They're saying that the Adventure Ocean Kids Clubs are going to extend its late night party zone hours to 2 a.m.
Oh.
And because nursery hours are extended until 1 a.m., parents are going to be able to pay for extended babysitting hours if they wish to celebrate past the stroke of midnight.
So that's a good thing for you parents out there. You don't have to pay extra. I mean, you do have to pay extra eventually.
Just get a little extra time.
But they give you a little extra time because of the New Year. Aw.
And then on January 1st, they're going to do a special brunch served to celebrate New Year's Day.
Oh, that was actually really nice when we did it with the moms. And the champagne was flowing, y'all. They was just passing it.
That part.
And then the next day for actual New Year's Day, they did a very special brunch that was actually really good. I remember lots of eggs Benedict being served.
Royal was fun. I'm not gonna lie, Royal was fun. I mean, maybe it was all the champagne. Maybe
maybe it was us just sitting at the mojito at Boleros and just not moving.
Not moving.
But we enjoyed the cruise with the moms.
Yeah, we did. What's up, Ro? What's up,
Hey.
Yo, Ro? So next cruise line, of course, we got to talk about it because we've spent the last 2 years bringing in the new year on her. We're talking Virgin Voyages. Yes, Virgin. I got mixed reviews about how I feel about Virgin bringing in the new year. And, you probably thought, oh, they just going, Virgin was it. Nah, it's so fast.
Really? No.
here's, I'm just going to go ahead. Some of the cons.
Yes.
That I experienced, or we experienced when we were on Virgin for New Year's. They make you pay for your own champagne. Virgin, anybody, if you're watching, shame on you.
Shame on you.
You want to give out champagne when you get on board for the
First
sail away
15
party.
minutes of sail away.
And,
which used to be all day.
Randomly, here's some champagne. But on the biggest night of the year, when you got an opportunity to celebrate with your sailors, you choose to
make them reserve a bottle
for 100, which is basically shaking for champagne.
It is.
And if you do not have that bottle, you got to go buy your own
glass of champagne. Did y'all know that?
I need Charlemagne's Donkey of the Day button because Virgin gets the Donkey of the Day for that one. So hopefully that was a mistake. Maybe that's something we should have brought up.
But they did it both years.
We should have brought up to Normal when we were on last week.
Like, why are you making me pay for champagne? Because Royal just gives it away. Mind you, it's not the greatest champagne on Royal that they're giving away for free, but
it's still free champagne.
It's free champagne.
So that's a big one. To me, that's a big one.
That was a big one.
They didn't pass out any type of favors, any noisemakers, no, nothing. They did have live music on board.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was going to say. One of the pros was the live bands.
The live bands were dope.
Because they had two.
But that was it.
Yeah, they had two bands come in specifically for New Year's, and where they have the big octopus on Scarlet Night is where they set up this massive stage, and they basically turned the pool area into a massive concert.
Yeah. So,
Like covering up the pool and everything so we could dance on top of the pool. That part was cool.
yeah. So let's get into what Virgin says they're gonna
What they
have
giving.
for you as
What
you
they
go
giving.
into 2025, and we'll see. The Scarlet Lady, which is she got a little glam up.
She's going under her glam.
No,
up.
she's done.
Oh, she's done.
She's
done?
glowed up.
She's all
I got
glowed
the
up.
photos. It's interesting. But
I haven't
Scarlet,
seen 'em
so
yet.
if you've sailed Scarlet Lady before,
She
then
look different.
If you go back, she does look different. There's a couple of new things on side.
I just want to see the mermaid.
Scarlet. I couldn't really tell it. Well,
We'll get to it. We'll
all
get
right.
to it.
So Virgin ships Scarlet, Valiant, and Resilient Lady
Mm-hmm.
are going to host New Year's Ahoy sailings, is what they're calling them,
Year's ahoy.
in the Caribbean. You're going to be able to ring in the new year with a bonfire under the stars.
At Bimini?
I'm assuming that's what they're talking
Because
about.
how else are you doing a
We
bun-
did not have a bonfire under the stars.
We've only had one bonfire, and that was on the inaugural.
Unless, I don't know. I'm just going by what they're saying.
Okay, what they bonfire?
And then, of course, Virgin's signature adults-only brand of entertainment. They're saying sailors are going to be able to experience naughty and nice festivities, where classic holiday cheer meets playful, immersive adventures. Now, this is new. I don't know what that's about.
the heck are they talking
They're
about?
saying Terminal V in Miami is going to be outfitted with festive decorations, and the ships will feature sparkly holiday trees, a photo booth, and seasonal decor. On December 31st, guests are encouraged to embrace the glitz and glam of New Year's Eve. Sparkles, feathers, glitter, disco balls, and shining bright like a diamond are encouraged. Notice what they
So-
said. They're expecting you to do all that.
to do, yeah, okay. So they're basically going to have
The glam party.
the wee fancy.
The wee fancy party is what it sounds like. Wow, are we actually bashing Virgin a little bit?
I mean, it's not a bash. It's a
the truth.
constructive criticism.
All right. They're saying
Constructive criticism.
the captivating countdown to the new year will feature live bands at the Aquatic Club and the energetic vibe Virgin is known for, like we just said.
Mm-hmm.
On the culinary front, the cruise line will debut exclusive New Year's Eve menus in each restaurant with gourmet dishes and festive flavors reflecting the night's celebratory spirit with prosciutto-wrapped duck confit, black truffle risotto,
Yum.
bacon-wrapped pork loin,
Yum.
black cod, and a beef Wellington. Some signature dishes guests can look forward to.
Oh, that sounds good.
Additionally, you can pre-order Moet to toast in
There you
style
go.
as the clock strikes midnight.
You got to pre-order your bottle. That's stupid.
It's still a vibe, you know. It's still a vibe going on, Virgin.
It is, but all that money that I'm paying extra for a New Year's Ahoy, and I still got to buy my own bottle.
Yeah,
That part is ridiculous to me. Like, my mind can't wrap around, like, y'all gonna make me pay an extra $100 for a bottle of champagne. So Terry and I were smart last year. And because we were actually in port New Year's Day, were we in port?
Yeah.
No, not New Year's Eve. We were in port. So we bought our bottle in the duty free.
Because you can have wine and champagne.
Because you can have wine and champagne on board. You can bring it on. So we bought our bottle. We bought one bottle. Because we didn't we didn't go crazy with the champagne because
I don't remember. I thought we bought more than that, but I don't remember.
Did we buy two?
We probably did.
Well, we bought some bottles of champagne in the port, and then because you can take them back on board with you, we took it back to our cabin. Yeah, we did buy two because we was walking around with like ballers. You had a bottle and I had a bottle. Okay, so and then that's what we did. We did a workaround for that reserve a bottle crap that Virgin makes you do.
So yeah, I mean, there's not really much special that you're going to find on a New Year's cruise other than the fact of some of the things that we pointed out. 9 times out of 10, you're going to bring in the new year at sea or in a foreign country.
But most often it's at sea.
Most often at sea, but
Or
sometimes
on the way to another port.
you get a chance to bring it in a different country, or the very next day
You're
starting the new year off in a very new country. So that we think is a plus.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing in New Year's with family or friends is a plus.
Yes.
It's always an amazing time when you get to do it with people that you really enjoy. And you're seeing
that's how it should be. That's
washing the old year off and putting the new year on.
That's what
always
I thought you
fun.
meant by what you bringing in the new year. It's like I told you. That's what I thought you were talking. I was getting all emotional with it, and you're just like, nah. Cruising. Where I'm like, oh, it's all about the friends.
And then, the ship is just really your preference. Like, what's your vibe? What type of ship would you vibe on? Could be Carnival, could be Norwegian.
We've never done a Carnival New Year.
Could be. I'm scared.
But we've done Thanksgiving on Carnival, and we've seen some of the Christmas stuff.
It probably is pretty dope to go on Carnival. Now that it would probably
be a lot of fun. I could see going on Celebration or Jubilee or something like that for New Year's.
Yeah. So not much to go over, but we just wanted to kind of touch on it. We really want to hear your feedback. Again, if you have sailed on a New Year's sailing, let us know in the comments below. What was the cruise line? Where did you go? What did you think? And would you recommend it to people to do the same? But I'm a little thirsty, so it's time that we get into the cocktail of the day, because we only got about 30 more minutes to hang out with you. We're not going to keep you.
He's on this whole 1 hour thing, y'all.
Hey, man, we got to get in, get out, let them do what they do. All right, so.
What's the story?
Here's the thing. While sitting on Resilient Lady for 10 days, we got to know the bartenders pretty well. The one thing I noticed on the ship was how many people were drinking espresso martinis. Like, when in the world did espresso martinis become like the cocktail of choice? Like,
it has replaced the green apple martini.
I saw women drinking. It'd be 11 o'clock in the morning. They at the pool drinking espresso martinis. Espresso martini is a pick-me-up drink late in the evening when you want to try and go just a little bit harder, a little bit longer. But it became literally the drink of choice
for everybody.
And I don't want you to be that person
pissing off the
that goes up to a bartender and asks for an espresso martini.
It's become the joke.
Because they don't like making espresso martinis. Espresso martinis, they want to wring the life out of the person that's going to drink the espresso martini. So what I decided to do, and I've done this before to try and help you guys out before it became such a huge thing, is give you an alternative if you are a lover of espresso martinis, because I love a good espresso martini. But
I do not.
You can do it a little bit differently.
Which is weird because I love coffee.
I gave you a cocktail months ago called the Carajillo.
Love a Carajillo.
It's a simple espresso liqueur 43 cocktail. That is definitely a substitute.
Great
for
cocktail.
A traditional espresso martini. But just to refine it a little bit, I wanted to create a cocktail for you guys. So the next time you're at the bar, instead of asking for an espresso martini, ask for a Lazarus. Now, most bartenders are probably going to look at you like, what in the world
is a Lazarus?
A Lazarus? Well, you can tell them that Terry said, this is how you make it. You use vodka. Okay. It could be any flavor. I know on the recipe I put Absolute, but you can use any flavor vodka, cognac, and Kahlua, and a little double espresso.
That's strong.
Simple as that, but it's an alternative, and I want to make that cocktail for you. So you know what we got to do.
To the bar?
Yeah.
Because that sounds strong. I am scared.
Don't be.
I scared, boss. I scared.
And if you don't know what a cocktail is, you can find it on our community page on YouTube. We'd love for you to go over there. If you're not a subscriber, well, go ahead. And if you're on IG, you'll be able to find it there as well. So let me go and make this Lazarus so that next time you want an espresso martini, you can kick it up and the bartender won't look like they want to strangle you. How about that?
See, there you go.
All right, let me go.
To the bar with our jazz. Got to vibe out for a minute because that's vibe. All right, so DT says, oh, it went away on me. Went through thunderstorms today and kids were in the pool and hot tub like it was nothing. Where were the parents? I can't. Why do kids get to go in the hot tubs? That's my main. I guess that's just my main thing. I don't like the hot tubs because the kids are always in the hot tubs. All right, Lady D says, hi, Addy and Terry. It was great meeting you guys on husband's first cruise. Oh, I remember you. Now we have a family cruise with the kids booked and planning our second VV. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's awesome. We love to hear that. Sydney says never, but would love to experience Christmas and New Year's on a ship. Me too. We've yet to do Christmas. We've done right after Christmas, but like that week before New Year's, but right after Christmas, we've done that twice. And I don't know if I want that smoke. Sailing on Christmas, I don't know how I would feel not waking up and having Christmas ready for me in the downstairs. Gina says, New Year's Eve cruise is in my future. That's awesome. Charlie's World says, never taken a New Year's cruise, but I want to. Only travel New Year's trip I've done was New Year's in Vegas. Now that sounds like a time was had. From just my memories of what we went to Vegas, it's not even the same Vegas anymore because it's 20 years ago. But definitely a vibe. Ro Thompson says she wants to take a New Year's cruise. Sydney says she will be on the Odyssey next Sunday, so at least she gets to see a decorated ship. Now, that is one thing that I absolutely love about the holidays, and that is seeing each cruise line's different perception of how they decorate their ships for Christmas. One cruise line that does it really well, Carnival, old school traditional, very nicely decorated ships. I love seeing the big giant Christmas trees in the atriums. Absolutely love it. Royal does a good job too with all the lights everywhere. They put a lot of lights everywhere. And yeah, Gina says decorated ships are so beautiful. They are. They are. Another ship that was decorated beautifully was Celebrity. They did beautiful ships too for the holidays on the Edge class. Hey, wanna know? Here you go. Happy Sunday to you as well. Brian said, no, we've never done a New Year's, but we're considering a Christmas cruise in 25. Maybe contacting y'all to hook us up. Definitely call. Give us a shout. Because now's the time to book it. So you have some time to get that deposit in, and because if you're planning to sail for Christmas next year, your final payment is going to be around September. Maybe August, depending on the cruise line. So definitely reach out if you're thinking of doing a holiday cruise next year. Yo Rose says she's got a question. You guys share so many great tips, ideas, and suggestions on every ship. When I get to sea, my mind goes blank. What do you recommend I do to keep all those see this, sip that, taste this? That is such a cute thing. Okay, so here's the thing. In the shop for our channel, there's called a cruise and travel planner. It's $17. It has all of our planning, it has note taking, it has itinerary building, it has everything in it that you can use to plan a perfect trip or cruise. $17 in our shop. That wasn't meant to be a plug, but there you go. Otherwise, your notes app is great. All right, Left Gina says, I took it literally too, Terry. However, I brought in the new year would be how I would end it. So we've done that 2 years in a row now. We've started in the new year on a cruise ship and brought in the new one in the cruise ship. So I never meant literal. I thought he was always speaking, not hypothetical, figurative. Me being emotional. Amour en voyage. I love your title because I love the French language. Didn't know Norwegian was in Galveston now. Yes, they just moved a new ship over. I forgot which one. I want to say it's the Joy. Let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. And they're saying hit that drink with some whipped cream. That is beautiful. How swanky. Love. Hello, got to be real. Happy Sunday to you as well. And Amour en Voyage says, love some Dom P. Princess, we may have to check it. Yes. Princess is the bomb. And I was telling Terry, The last time I had some Dom Perignon, I absolutely love it. I'm a Moet girl and I'm a Dom Perignon. Kind of, I'm still on the ropes with the Veuve Clicquot, but I'm learning my champagne. Do y'all say Veuve or is it Veuve? Veuve Clicquot or Veuve Clicquot?
Veuve Clicquot.
It's champagne.
Veuve Clicquot.
Yeah. You would think that since because I used to be fluent in French, I am no longer fluent, but I used to be fluent, that I would know how to say it correctly.
And just like that, yeah, we're all over the place again today.
It's a wonderful thing.
The cocktail of the day is the Lazarus. This is an option for you. Instead of going for the traditional espresso martini, it is cognac, it is vodka, it is Kahlua. There is no sugar. The sweetness comes from the Kahlua. It's a really strong, good cocktail. So if you're sipping along with us,
cheers.
Cheers.
It's gorgeous.
Salute.
It looks like black coffee. It's about to be strong. Well, that's not that bad. It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. And it's not as black coffee as I thought it was going to be. It's delicious. You put a bit of a crema on it, darling.
Yes.
That crema is why
it's
bartenders.
Why a lot of bartenders don't like making them because you got to shake that to get it. So,
the Lazarus.
Shout out to Wonderly on the Resilient Lady. That cocktail is for you. So now, if you start having people walk up to you
asking for the Lazarus,
Terry said, "Ask for the Lazarus." My bad, bro. My bad.
Love you.
So yeah. New Year's Eve cruises are
a thing.
I would love to go on one this year, but we actually don't have one planned.
We have after Thanksgiving, after New Year's,
but that's not New Year's.
It is not.
It's not New Year's. So if you are one of those ballers, shot callers, and you got a little extra coin and you want to get on a cruise, I hope you took advantage of the Black Friday sales.
Oh my God!
If not,
they're still doing a thing.
Fear not.
They still got Cyber Monday.
Well, there are only two cruise lines that, you kind of lost out.
Who?
Carnival and Royal are not having a Cyber Monday.
They're not?
Nope.
Are they doing a Travel Tuesday?
So
wait, is Travel Tuesday before Thanksgiving or after?
Oh.
I just know it's a thing.
So if you were one of those people that was trying to get in on the Black Friday cruise deals, and you missed out thinking that, I got time, I could do it on Monday. Unfortunately, if you're going to be selling on a Royal or Carnival.
If you're loyal to Royal, sorry.
Or you're a Carnival cousin, I think you missed out.
Carnival cousin?
I don't know, I just coined that. I want to know, here you go, says Sun Princess Jan 25 in 14 days.
Oh, nice.
Madeline Payton says, happy Sunday sip, everybody. But we got you. So, celebrity, let's start with them. Celebrity is, I'm gonna give you a couple of Cyber Monday deals? Places, some so you can get on a ship.
Get some deals.
Celebrity Cruises is offering up to 75% off for their second passengers, y'all. Valid on nearly all sailings, departing now through May 10th of 2027.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
So get your deal on now.
Which includes their forthcoming Celebrity Excel, which is slated to launch next November.
And Amour en Voyage, yes, we're talking icon expensive.
Yeah.
During the New Year. That's how expensive New Year's can be.
It was rough going into 24 last year, y'all. Y'all just don't know, man. Icon made it rough.
But no, we're saying that the cost of cruising in general is that price.
Oh, yeah, that part.
For New Year's cruises. Yeah, so yes.
So good to know, savings do not apply to their Galapagos itineraries, including 9 nights and longer, or Alaskan cruise tours on the Celebrity Summit, departing in May and 9th of 2025. You got until December 9th, however, to book this deal if you're going to be sailing on Celebrity Cruises.
Love Celebrity.
Holiday America becoming one of our favorite. Got a lot of people responding to that. They are offering up to 25% off, free gratuities, and 50% reduced deposits, plus free third and fourth passengers. So if you've been curious, you've been hearing us talk about getting out on Holland American, you want to give it a try. Believe it or not, Holland actually has probably one of the more decent New Year's cruise costs. So, that ain't out.
The thing with Holland America was never their cost. It was always their itineraries.
Yeah, and the stigma that it was for mature
Old
people.
people.
Mature people. Shout out to Q, man. We
Hey,
saw
Q.
you like one time at the Sail-Away.
I saw him.
I saw you in the pool multiple
Scarlet
times.
Night.
And then that was it. Y'all don't know, Q is like my stunt double, I'm being told. So
He was deaf in the pool on Scarlet
Q's
Night.
my stunt double, man. Shout out to Q. Going back to Holland America, they're saying that you will not only receive up to 25% off your cruise, but you can also enjoy free gratuities, 50% reduced deposits, no extra charge for third and fourth passengers when combined with their Have It All premium fare.
Gotta do Have It All.
Which is an additional value, including up to 3 shore excursions for $100 each, depending on the itinerary length, a drink package, specialty dining inclusions, and a Wi-Fi package. And this includes more than 800 sailings to all of its destinations, departing now through October of 2026. And some select legendary voyages are also part of the sale. So if you've been wanting to try out Holland America, now might be the time to go ahead and put that deposit down. We always talk about put down the deposit. Put down the deposit. Margaritaville at Sea.
Sorry.
They coming in strong. They have up to 60% off, plus third and fourth passenger sail free, plus bonus extras on tomorrow. They are saying both of their ships with their new announced itineraries in Tampa on the Islander, which I heard nothing but good stuff about Margaritaville at Sea's Islander. So,
well, I would hope so. They had to learn all the lessons about the whatchamacallit.
But you know what? I gotta say, did you hear one negative thing about the Islander?
No,
out of all
because
the people we talked about. So it kind of makes you question some of the videos that people put out there trying to shame the Islander.
Not the Islander, the first one.
No, some people went on the second one and were trying to say that it was just Margaritaville overall. And, I'm always like, go see for yourself. And then people said that the food was good.
Some said that the entertainment and the drinks.
Entertainment and drinks are good.
And that the pizza is like the best pizza at sea.
The ship is good. So more investigation is now needed for Margaritaville at Sea. So I might have to go and take advantage of this deal tomorrow. But it says that the newly announced itineraries on its Tampa-based Islander that call on Grand Cayman, Aruba, Curacao, and Ocho Rios.
He's got words.
To take advantage of the deal, cruises must be booked. Okay, we missed out on that one.
It's either.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Well, good. How are they having a Cyber Monday if they... MSC comes in strong. They've got 40% off your cruises, free drinks and Wi-Fi, plus up to $500 in onboard credit on their Cyber Monday deal. This is going to be on all 23 ships, part of the deal, including the new MSC World America.
So if y'all trying to come on the group cruise with us, this would be the time to book it.
That is it. Going from Galveston, Alaska itineraries from Seattle, it's only available through a limited time. Oh, well, we missed out on that one too.
No, it's still running. I got the email today.
Oh, did it? Oh, they extended it. That's right. I got it up here. It's my note. Norwegian, 50% off a sailing on tomorrow for its forthcoming ships Aqua, Luna, which are part of the promo, scheduled to begin in 25 and 26. Discounted fares can be through Cyber Monday on tomorrow. Princess is having a Cyber Monday deal, 50% off cruise fares and deposits, plus third and fourth guest sail free.
When they say that third and fourth guest sail free, y'all, that is targeting families because technically those third and fourth passengers are free from the cruise fare. You still have to pay taxes and fees though. So they're targeting the families.
Yeah.
Because it's everybody in one cabin.
Yeah. But these sailings are valid for the rest of this year, 2025 and 2026. They're saying that their Cyber Monday sale will end at 11:59 PST on tomorrow. And bookings are backed by Princess Cruises' Better Than Best Price program.
Nice.
And to our cruise line of choice, Virgin Voyages, they are having a huge deal right now. 80% off for a second passenger. $99 sale is still going on currently. And up to $300 in free drinks if you book A Virgin Voyage sailing, you're going to receive 80% off the second passenger in that cabin. Additionally, for itineraries of 4 to 5 nights, you're going to receive $100 drink credit, 200 in free drinks on itineraries of 6 to 8 nights, and the $300 bar tab on itineraries of 9 nights or longer.
Y'all, they brought this back just for y'all for Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Don't miss
They
it.
weren't doing any more bar tab, y'all, but because we all raised a big stink
Bruh,
about it, they brought it back in limited quantities. That's why you only get like $100 for the short trips and up to the $300 for the longer trips. So if you guys are trying to go on Virgin, now is the time to book it because they are not going to have this bar tab for long.
You have until December 3rd. That is what
Tuesday.
they're saying.
Tuesday.
You have until Tuesday. If you want to take a Virgin Voyage, if you have been on the fence, you haven't gotten out there, you've gone once, you want to go again, we would love to be your
First mates.
first mates. Yes. That QR code on the screen, just click it, pick your sailing, take advantage of the bar tab. Don't forget voyages from $99 per sailor per night.
Still a great deal.
Going on, but you only have 1 day. 6 hours, 6 minutes,
if you go,
17 seconds.
You'll get a countdown mode when you go to the website. Click the QR code and it just takes you to Virgin's website. And you'll see at the very, very top, sold and serviced by this guy, Terrence Bibb.
That part.
And that way we can keep track of who is purchasing with us. But you'll see the QR code. I mean, you'll see the website and get all the deals and you can click anywhere and make your choice there.
Yeah. So
Can't go wrong.
Cyber Monday, tomorrow. Book that New Year's cruise and book into next year and book all the cruises with all the fam. Like D and Q, what's up?
Hey, bro.
Damien and Quanda in the house. Glad to see you up in here. Let's see. Anna Q says, not my
some
precious virgin. What were they thinking?
I need some peas and rice, Damien.
Sydney said, man, y'all, Damien and his fam got like this food truck. And
oh my God,
I'm trying to convince him to put me a little igloo cooler together and FedEx me that food like next day.
The way that the food look on Instagram does not do justice because the cutty goat tried to say it like him.
Nah. Bro, you got to send me some of that food before I cut everything off because I got to drop these poundages.
It's coming.
Got to drop them. Sydney says it's the thought and gesture of free champagne is appreciated.
Exactly.
Amor and Voyage says maybe they charge for champagne because it covers all the free champagne through the year. That is probably it.
Because they cut back on that too.
Lots of people saying hello to Q. Anna Q says that didn't plan that out well.
They did not.
Amor says definitely leaning towards Norwegian for New Year.
We should too.
Anna Q says not the former MP scared. Hey man.
You said you were scared of Carnival.
Alice says hello family. Felcia says happy Sunday sip. Cynthia says Trader Joe's has great espresso martini in the bottle.
I wish there was a Trader Joe's closer to us.
That part. Amor says we knew this was coming when he started with here's the thing. Yeah, shout out to DT. Amor says don't strangle him, Terry. Q says I saw so many people drinking frozen espresso martinis.
Right.
Anna Q says love the sultry to the bar music. Amor says any advice for first time travel advisors?
Ooh, do your homework.
Do your homework.
You gotta study. I am always researching, am I not? Mm-hmm. There's always a class, there's always something that you can learn as far as being a travel advisor, because everything that you learn is something that you can offer your guests, your clients, your friends and family and people like that. So you always have to keep learning.
Yeah. Get outside of your comfort zone, learn all the things, learn all the cruise lines that you can.
Well, and niche out. If you're going to, I say learn as much as possible, but definitely niche out. You'll see from us starting next year that we're going to only push certain cruise lines because we want to get a certain type of clientele. Well, not in a sense like that, but that's what we want to specialize in. So niche out and then niche out and then focus. That's all I can say and never stop learning.
And network.
Oh, networking's huge. You would think that networking between other travel advisors would not be a thing because they're going to be like, well, for some of them, they gatekeep because they think, oh, you're going to get my secrets or you're going to do this or you're going to do that and you're going to steal my clients. But no.
There's billions of people on this earth. There are clients out there for everybody. I don't need
your clients. There's clients for everybody. Ideas and the way you do something as a travel advisor may be completely different how I would do something as a travel advisor. So network and study.
That part. On the go with YOLO saying, happy Sunday travel we see. What's going on? YOLO says, kids need their own pools and hot tubs and kids zone like Serenity.
Yes. That's the
Wait a
best
minute. We do have a cruise line that did that. Shout out to Royal Caribbean. On the go with YOLO says, New Year's Eve cruise is on the list.
It should be.
Joshua G says, question, can a solo cruiser take 2 bottles of wine on Royal as well as the soda?
No, it's 1 bottle per person.
Yeah.
So if it's just you, it's just 1 bottle.
Yoro says, jamming with the bar music. Shout out to Steve in the house. What's up, brother? Says he can't wait for his 1228 Virgin Voyages New Year's Eve. Need to kiss 2024 goodbye.
Oh, no, that sounds personal.
And I'm right there with you.
That sounds personal.
I understand.
Have you had a bad year?
Man, I understand.
Oh, my gosh.
Alice says, I've never been on a New Year's Eve cruise. I would love to take a Christmas and New Year's Eve cruise one day. Davia says, we did a 9-day New Year's cruise on a Norwegian Viva end of last year and had a blast. Quite expensive, though. Family of 4 and a suite, $16K.
Holy moly.
I'm dropping dollars on Davia because
she needs the blessing.
Bless this child. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. But the Viva, that is such a nice ship.
Ooh. Give me a sugar mama. On the go with YOLO says, yes, just got off a scent and the decorations came up Friday and so pretty. The tree is beautiful. Small trees with lights on the garland all over. Simply beautiful.
I can imagine.
Amor says, Terry, hit that drink with whipped cream.
That's what was done.
No, you don't do that.
I mean, it would probably be delicious as a garnish.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, we ain't adding nothing else to the drink. Come on.
Don't we have some Cardi B's
Sydney
cream?
says, look, nah, it didn't work out.
Oh.
Makai Harris says, have you heard great things about Disney cruise experience during the holiday season?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the only thing is we haven't cruised during like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's holidays with Disney, but we did do Halloween. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And what I can say is that Disney, when they do holidays. They dive in with their whole body.
Disney does holidays
immersive
very well.
Holidays experience. So for them with Christmas, you're getting a Santa. You're still getting fireworks off the bow of the ship. You're getting, especially for New Year's, they do multiple fireworks.
Yeah.
So yeah, Disney goes all in for holidays.
Yeah, you're not gonna go wrong on any Disney holiday selling.
Because we got fireworks for Halloween, y'all.
Amora says, we had our first espresso martini last night at Fogo de Chao last night. Delicious.
How are you still alive?
Fifi says it was giving.
It's a good drink.
Let's
that
see, your
gives.
mom drinking sangria.
Mama and her sangria.
Shout out to Don't Do Me. Glad to have you back here.
Boo.
Melina, it was good seeing you a week ago. She says she has a cabin on hold for next November on Sun Princess for a good price.
Okay.
Is that a hint?
Okay. Watch Terry go look it up as soon as we done.
She was hanging out with her girls, man, doing big things on the Resilient, man. Always good to see good people out in these seas. Toilet says, thanks, Cynthia. Anna Q says, what? Terry considering the Margaritaville?
Oh, he's been serious about the Islander for a while.
I've been saying that all year. I just haven't made it yet.
I wonder why.
It's like my glasses going on crazy.
But yeah, he's been serious about the Islander since we started seeing a lot of reviews of it being tolerable.
Yeah.
Or good.
Yeah.
He's been considering.
Mm-hmm. Ingram Brown says, hello, sippers. Happy Sunday. Travel We See says, Holland probably has a real sale. Celebrity, not so much. I'll agree with that.
We agree with that. Mm-hmm.
Elaine says, question. So what do you think about that $42 tax in Mexico?
Well,
funny you should bring that up.
I'm like,
let's see. How is this whole tax and tariff thing going to come into play when it comes to cruising? I'm not going to get political, not going to sit there long, just going to give my little 2 cents. Mm-hmm. It is probably going to impact the cruise industry heavily. Mm-hmm. You will either see shorter stays in ports or you will see cruise lines skipping Mexico all together, if it indeed goes the way people are saying that it is going to go, which I don't think it is. But just be prepared that if it does, your itineraries to Mexico may be heavily impacted. But with that being said, that's a good thing for the Dominican Republic and the new ports that are opening up within the next year. So
I think that they're gonna have to really consider it because $42 a person is a lot.
Yeah.
And that means no more Costa Maya. That means no more Cozumel. That means no more Ensenada. That means no more Puerto Vallarta, no more Mazatlan. It's a lot of ports of call that they are eliminating because who's going to, $42 times 6,000?
That part. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Only time will tell now.
Right.
Travel We says, told you Islander has the best pizza.
We got to give it a shot.
Best production shows for mid-sized ship.
And we all about a production show.
Makai Harris in the house saying happy Sunday. Shout out to Lynette and Stanley in the house saying hello to the chat. Espresso martinis for everyone. All right, so.
Inside joke.
Inside joke, man.
Wanderly, if you're watching, we love you.
We love you, Wanderly. We love you, man.
Your country
He's
of
probably
Brazil,
behind the bar in
laughing
extra
his
virgin
butt off
right now, and something in his spirit just said, somebody just said something about an espresso martini. M Crazy, what up? Says, hey family, hope you're enjoying the weather down there.
Hey boo.
Kiana says, question, any WinStar discounts?
Okay, so
actually, yeah, I didn't know if anybody was going to be curious.
Okay,
hold on, let me go find.
Are you going to find it?
You go talk while I go. Back and get
so if you are interested in WinStar, what they're doing right now is what I think it's called the Pick Your Perk program. And basically you get to pick what your perk is for your sailing. So I think it is, are you searching for it?
No, do your thing.
I'm trying to remember what it is. That's why.
No.
So it's a pick your perk. I know that one of them is like onboard credit, like a huge amount of onboard credit. One of them is a pre-cruise or post-cruise hotel stay. And the other is, I forgot. But
yeah,
yes.
That was WinStar New Year's. Hold on.
They are doing a pretty good program right now. I'm not necessarily Black Friday or Cyber Monday or anything like that, but they are having a sale right now where it's called Pick Your Perk.
Yeah, Pick Your Perk. Reduce deposits until December 2nd.
I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So let's see here.
The all-inclusive package. That's what it is.
Option 1, onboard credit up to $1,000 per suite.
That's a lot.
Shore excursions, beverage packages, spa treatments, and more.
That's
Option 2, a night at a hotel before or after your
pre or post cruise.
Or option 3, a complimentary all-inclusive experience when you reserve a premium suite, a value of more than $1,300 for 2 guests on a 7-day voyage. So
if you're looking at sisterhood, this is a perfect time to book, especially with the reduced deposit. So if you're looking at Sisterhood 2026, where we're going back to the dreams of Tahiti, this would be the time to book it. You got till tomorrow.
And you only need a $300 deposit per guest to reserve your cruise.
Yes.
So think of that as an extra perk.
Yes, $300 to go to Tahiti.
Yeah, that part.
Come on now.
Hope that helped, Kiana. Macrina says, hey, Addy and Terry, what's going on? Anna Q says, Disney let me bring 2 bottles of wine, and I was the only one in the cabin.
Okay, now that's the thing, because Disney, it's two bottles per person. It depends on the cruise line. So most cruise lines, it's one bottle per, but on Disney, it is 2 bottles per, because Terry and I took 4 bottles.
Yeah. Anna Q says they also launch fireworks, saying hello to Lynette and Stanley. Sydney says, but what about Royal's plan with their New Mexico private island plan in regards to the tax?
No idea. It's probably going to be rolled up into the cost.
Yeah, I would probably think so. I don't know if they knew ahead of time that
about the
things were possibly going to be changing. So cruise lines may be scrambling with
They're
that
probably freaking
right
out
now. Or if they did know, maybe they've already prepared for it. And you never know.
And the only way I could think of it is that they're going to roll it in. They're going to absorb it into the cost of the cruise fare.
Either way.
And it's going to be counted as one of those taxes and fees.
Yeah, either way it goes, you're going to wind up paying for it. So.
Yeah.
Michael Burrell says, just booked my casino match cruise on the Sun Princess, 11 nights over the 4th of July next year in the Med and a Cabana suite. If you haven't already taken advantage, definitely do, guys.
Nice.
That's what's up. And Makai says, hey, Queen and Stanley. And with that, we have come to the end of the sip, the end of the chat, which means the end of the sip. We'll give you a few more minutes if you got any last minute questions that you need answering. I want to go back to travel with Sugar Bear earlier when he was asking about the passport. He says they said every person needs a passport now. He was reading an article, even babies, which I find impossible. And I still.
Oh, okay. So that's mainly because they want people to be safe.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they're going across the board with it yet. But most babies can have a passport as long as both parents are there doing the application. Both parents have to be present.
Yeah.
But we highly suggest, no matter what type of travel you're doing, cruise or just land hopping or whatever,
Just get the passport.
Get a passport because it's so much safer than having just your birth certificate and photo ID.
And so much easier now. You can just go online
and
you
can literally get your passport online now. But it's mainly for your safety because you never know for all those people that keep getting left at the pier. All those pier runners.
Or just in case we need to get away next year, have your passport.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
You just said you weren't getting political.
I see you went there. I didn't say anything.
Then why we need to get away?
I just said in case we need to get away. It'd be good to have passport.
But again, so yes, you
put it
is just safer to have your passport versus just your photo ID and your birth certificate.
I'm trained in jungle and Arctic warfare. I'm ready.
But yet you won't go camping.
That's different.
How is it different?
That's different, man. Let's get on the back. I'm hungry. All right, man. So if you want to travel like us, feel free to hit us up at Addy at AddyandTerry.com, Terry at AddyandTerry.com. If you want to hang out with us on our Facebook group, we have Addy and Terry Cruises and Cocktails. We'd love to have you hang out with us over there.
Yes, come join.
Shout out to everybody that responded to my poll because I wanted to know, like, are you feeling the new editing style?
And 90%.
Do you care? Do you just want me to turn on a camera like this and start talking to you? Or you didn't even know? We don't even watch Addy or Terry. We don't even know what that's about. So we did get a lot of people that were like really loving the new style. So I guess we'll keep it up. Or as long as I have money to pay for the editor. How about that?
Super chat.
That part. Shout out to Sister Elaine. Hey, man. As always,
this is how strong this drink is, y'all.
It's good.
I haven't finished it yet.
It's got a little kick to it. Yeah, go make the cocktail. Have yourself a good night.
It's strong with a K.
And we got 3 more weeks. Next week's sip is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing something new on the channel going into 2025. You're going to get 2 weeks because we got to be here every week. And sometimes there's nothing to talk about with cruising. So you're going to get 2 weeks of cruise content. And then you may get 2 weeks of cocktail content centered around cruising. So next week's Sunday sip I'll be giving you 5 holiday cocktails. And who knows, leading up to Christmas, we might have the 12 days of cocktails.
I think we should do it. Y'all want to do a vlogmas of 12 days of cocktails?
Or something? Yeah, hit us up. Well, I'll ask that question tomorrow.
On all the things?
Because I want you guys to enjoy
Thank you, y'all.
the festivities. And if you don't drink, I got you covered too.
There'll be some mocktails.
There'll be some mocktails in there that'll keep you happy.
Because we going to need it. 12 days,
You
y'all.
can entertain your friends and all that. Hey, man.
He said I need to finish watching this Halloween. That one was long, yo.
Your mom says I missed my drink with y'all. Yeah, I don't know why that was 3 hours.
Because you went on a rant.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. We try to educate and teach, man, because we got to do big things in 2025.
Cocktail Vlogmas, yes.
Yeah, we need some life-changing happening over here. So if you ride with us, you ride with us. If not, it's cool. We know there are only people, like gravitates to like, so we love everybody. So
this is strong.
Let's go do our thing, man.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Enjoy. I should have gave us some. Go make.
We don't have no music.
Huh?
Halloween sip was fun. Yes to the cocktail Vlogmas. See, told you.